In this video, we're going to talk about a really important principle that helps keep your website easy to use and therefore also increase its effectiveness. We're talking about Hicks' law, which is a psychological principle that says the more choices a person has, the longer it takes for them to make a decision. Think about it in terms of your local grocery store. If you walk down the cereal aisle, if you didn't know what cereal you were going to get ahead of time, as you look through all the options out there, it would take a really long time to sort through them and figure out what exact cereal you'd want to choose. How does this relate to your website? When you think about it, what's really important for your website is having it be really easy to use and as easily as possible and efficiently as possible help steer the visitor to whatever that desired outcome or action that you want them to take, whether it's signing up, completing a sale, getting in touch, or whatever. Everything else that distracts them from that or gives them more choices or pulls them away increases the chance that your website visitor, one, either gets frustrated, two, doesn't find what they're looking for, or three, ultimately leaves and goes to a competitor's website. These different choices or options can take lots of different forms, whether it's different categories of products, different options within a product itself, bells and whistles, other features, different links, different pages. All those things can potentially add clutter and take your customer actually away from completing that desired action. So what's the solution? Actually, it's another psychological concept, the KISS principle, which a lot of people know as keep it simple, stupid. That means things like using, for example, a one-page layout to make it really easy for your reader to go from top to bottom and not get distracted or pulled away from other pages they could choose to go to. Or think about what is your best-selling product or your most profitable product that you really want to highlight and steer visitors towards. You could highlight that right away in your hero section with a button that says purchase now, or feature it throughout your content also to make it really easy for folks to choose that right option for them. If you have lots of different products you're selling, in your menus and drop downs, you can use categories or buckets to help whittle down those choices. So rather than looking through the entire menu of products you might have to offer, you can categorize them into similar different groups. So it's easier for folks to, one, have less choices, but then two, more efficiently find what it is they're looking for. Or as a related option, there's a sales concept called the Goldilocks approach. From the story, of course, being one porridge was too hot, one was too cold, one was just right. Similarly, you could offer three different options of a similar product or service with clearly differentiated differences and let the customer choose the high, medium, or low priced option, for example. These sorts of approaches help, again, make things more simple and offer the customer less decisions, which makes the experience a lot easier for them and helps them find that right product efficiently. One other way you can apply the KISS principle is thinking about processes. If you're explaining to somebody how a process works, for example, or maybe even just going through a checkout process on your website, if you can break a long process down to simple steps that take up one screen or one page per step, that helps make the process seem a lot less overwhelming for the customer and a lot more easily digestible too, and therefore helps them move along in that buying process or education process as well. So bottom line, Hicks' principle is really important when it comes to web design. We want to make sure we're not overwhelming customers with choices or options or distractions, instead making their user experience very simple, very straightforward, and helping drive them to the right solution for their needs. So that said, if you'd like some help working through your website, making it more streamlined, or applying some of these concepts, and you'd like some outside perspective, feel free to reach out to our team at Buddy. We're very happy to help and have a conversation. No pressure, no obligation. But of course, if you think there might be a project we can help out with, feel free to reach out. You can learn more about our team on our website at www.buddywvd.com. And on our website, you can just click on the button in the upper right-hand corner, answer a few basic questions. We'll be more than happy to follow up and get a conversation started. So as always, hope this has been helpful. Thanks for watching, and talk to you again real soon.